Good morning, children. Now you're welcome to the next lesson of your Hornbill book. It's the first poem of Hornbill, that is a photograph, written by Shirley Toulson. Shirley Toulson was born on 20th May 1924, and she had been studying in London. She was born in England, London, and she had a passion of writing, and she did her graduation BA from London in 1953. It's a brief introduction of the poet. So let's begin the poem now. I read out the first stanza of this poem. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two cousins went paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hands, and she, the big girl, some 12 years or so. So I introduce this poetry by telling you the characters in this stanza and the poem. Shirley Toulson is a poet. She is looking at the photograph of her mother, and she is recalling her days when her mother used to show that cardboard, that picture, to her daughter when the daughter was very young and her mother was alive. In that, Shirley Toulson is looking at the photograph and she is recalling those days where her mother told her that when she had been young, her uncle took the picture, took the photograph. They went to a holiday on the seashore with two cousins. So, in this picture, you can see that these characters are, I just want to make you identify. The first one is, tallest one, is the mother of the poet, and the two girls beside this mother of the poet are mother's cousins basically, and they are enjoying the sea holidays. And the picture is taken by uncle of her mother, Shirley Toulson's mother. And now there are two phases of this poem where Shirley Toulson herself is recalling the days when her mother used to show the picture to Shirley Toulson, and she just told her that, see, we enjoyed the holidays, see this picture, how did we do, how did we enjoy those holidays. And now again, this is second phase when her mother is not live and she is not with her, and she is recalling those days when her mother used to show this picture. She is in nostalgic mood now. So these are two phases. First phase was her mother, second phase was Shirley Toulson herself. So now the cardboard is a picture, and these two girls are cousins of Shirley Toulson's mother, who are enjoying the sea holidays. So I just come to the next stanza now. In this stanza, I read out for you, that is, all three stood still to smile through their hair at the uncle with the camera, a sweet face, my mother's, that was before I was born, and the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. Here I just would like to explain these special words and special lines where she is telling that they were standing still when the photograph was being taken. They were standing still, and the wind that also blew their hair on their faces. They were so careless about the hair. And uncle took the camera and took the picture. All the three had very sweet face. And Shirley Toulson is recalling and looking at the face in the picture of her mother, that her mother's face was very sweet. That was before I was born. Of course, the photograph was taken, Shirley Toulson's mother's photograph was taken when she was not born, of course, because in the picture, mother's age is shown around 12 years old. And now that sea, she tells about the sea here, which appears to have changed less. It means there is no big change which has come into the sea. The sea is sea, but what is changed? Washed their terribly transient feet. This line is very important, which generally is asked in the questions in examinations, that what is transient feet. Transient feet means the poet wants to tell that in this materialistic world there are so many things which do not change a lot like sea, but feet is represented by human beings, living organisms. They just come in this world and die. They go. They also change their places from one place to another place, or they just leave this earth and they have to go to the heaven. So this is transient. Transient means temporary, which do not exist after some time. So this is the meaning of this. Washed means they were just water was coming over their feet and going away. That is washing. So this is the meaning of this stanza. I come to the next one now. Now in this stanza, which is next one, I read out. Some 20-30 years later, she would laugh at the snapshot. See Betty and Dolly, she would say, and look how they dressed us for the beach. The sea holiday was her past. Mine is her laughter. Both wry with the labored ease of loss. So I just want to tell you the meaning of this particular stanza. There is some 20-30 years later, she would laugh at the snapshot. When the photograph was taken and when she showed it to her daughter Shirley Toulson, she is recalling those days, and writing in this one that she used to laugh looking at the photograph and telling Shirley Toulson that, see how I looked like and how we enjoyed it. See, I used to be very young, very very young, that is of 12 years of age, and we enjoyed the holidays. And she just and that Shirley Toulson also supported her mother by just enjoying the same moment with her mother looking at the photograph. And she used to say that, and look how they dressed us for the beach. How they dressed us for the beach means when they just went to enjoy the holidays at the beach, and their parents made them dress in a very you can say casuals, which are very comfortable and suitable for the holidays. And this is all about it. And there are some important lines which are, I just would like to tell you the meaning of it. The sea holiday was her past, mine is her laughter. Here two things are there. This sea holiday was her past, means her mother's past memories. This is first phase. And second phase is mine is her laughter. So there are three expressions are there, where in this line the sea holiday was her past. Second is she was enjoying looking at the photograph, her mother. And second phase, where Shirley Toulson is looking at mother's face, where she was smiling and laughing, looking at the photograph. She is recalling her mother. This is second phase. She recalled that she used to laugh at the picture and she enjoyed it. And she is recalling her mother that she is not with her now. So this is the second phase. There are two emotions together here, two emotions with her mother earlier. And next one is both wry, W-R-Y, with the labored ease of loss. So here there is a particular figure of speech which is existing, which is called labored ease. These are two words which are opposite in meaning. Basically it is called oxymoron. Oxymoron is a figure of speech where two words which have contrasting features, contrast in meaning, they are used. Labored means hard work, Ease means comfortable. So, hard working and comfort both are opposite to each other. So, when this type of figure of speech is used, it is called oxymoron. So, meaning is both thrive with the labored ease of loss. Now, again, two phases. If we talk about both means mother of Shirley Olson and Charlotte Olson herself. Both wry. Wry means they are feeling very much uh, that is wry means you can say disappointed or feeling bad, feeling sad. This kind of these are some meanings which related to wry. That mother gets disappointed that those days will not come again, and Charlotte Olson also remembers the same that those days when her mother used to show the picture to her will not come again. These are two disappointments faced by both of them. So, this is the meaning of it, that both rive with the labored ease of loss. I come to the next stanza now. Yes, now this is the last one, which is now she's been dead nearly as many years as that girl lived, and of this circumstance there is nothing to say at all. It's silence